Top 10 Most Beautiful Cities of Canada. 1. Vancouver. Vancouver is the largest metropolitan area in Western Canada, and third largest in Canada, with a population of 2.6 million. Located at the southwestern corner of the coastal province of British Columbia, it is well known for its majestic natural beauty, as it is nestled between the Coast Mountains and the Pacific Ocean. It is frequently ranked as one of the best cities to live in and is certainly a beautiful destination to visit. 2. Toronto. Toronto is the most populous city in Canada and the provincial capital of Ontario. It is located on the northwestern shore of Lake Ontario. Toronto, with a population of 2.6 million, is at the heart of the Greater Toronto Area, GDA, which contains 6.2 million people. The city is the anchor of the Golden Horseshoe region, which wraps around Lake Ontario from Toronto to Niagara Falls and totals over 8.5 million residents, approximately a quarter of Canada's entire population.
3. Montreal.
Montreal is the metropolis of the province of Quebec. Quebec City is the political capital, but Montreal is the cultural and economic capital of Quebec and the main entry point to the province. The second largest city in Canada, it is a city rich in culture and history and a well-deserved reputation as one of the liveliest cities in North America. Montreal is sometimes referred to as the Paris of Canada. 4. Quebec City. Quebec City is the capital city of the province of Quebec. Much of the business here is of the administrative and bureaucratic nature, which would normally make a city quite dull. Fortunately, the city has a remarkable history, as the fortress capital of New France since the 17th century. Although the town's day-to-day life leaves things a little yawny at times, the vibrant historical center makes for an incredible visit. 5. Calgary. Calgary, Alberta's largest city, is situated where the prairies end and the foothills begin. As such, it is the eastern gateway to the Rocky Mountains and an important center of trade and tourism for the Western Prairies. It is your most likely point of access for Banff and Jasper, and a worthwhile destination in its own right. Calgary is the heart of the largest metropolitan area between Toronto and Vancouver, with over 1,239,220 people as of 2016, making it Canada's third largest metropolitan area. 6. Ottawa. Ottawa started as a humble lumber town, then called Bytown, named after Colonel John By. Colonel By oversaw the construction of the Rideau Canal, now a UNESCO World Heritage Site, much of which was done by hand, between 1826 and 1832. Lumber mills were built along the Ottawa River in the mid-19th century, and those brought employment and wealth to the growing population. The center of action then, as now, was the Byward Market. While it is still the center of the city's nightlife, it has changed appreciably from the rough-and-tumble early days of brothels and taverns. 7. Halifax. Halifax is the capital city of Nova Scotia and the largest city in the Atlantic provinces of Canada. The city's origins and rich maritime history derive from a strategic location and one of the world's great natural harbors. In the 19th and early 20th century, Halifax was the entry point for European immigration to Canada. Today, Halifax is a busy Atlantic seaport and the economic and cultural hub of Eastern Canada. 8. Winnipeg. Winnipeg is the capital and largest city in Manitoba, and a major center on the Canadian prairies. About 700,000 people live in the city proper, with about 825,000 in the entire census metropolitan area. The Peg is a city as diverse in and of itself as the whole of Canada. It is a well-rounded city with a stable economy. It is a destination for architecture, rivers, history, money, men, arts, and museums. It has something for everyone, from boutiques to cheap value stores. Winnipeg has a great retail market, where a lot of new concepts are tried. 9. Niagara Peninsula. The Niagara Peninsula is located in Ontario's Golden Horseshoe, encompassing most of the city of Hamilton and all of Niagara Region. The main geographical feature of the region is the Niagara Escarpment, running in an east-west direction. The best-known portion of the escarpment is where it meets the Niagara River, creating the beautiful Niagara Falls. The Niagara region is home to some of the best farmlands in Canada, although the area's proximity to Toronto also attracts human settlement, and farmland has been devoured by urban sprawl in certain areas over the past few decades. 10. Whitehorse. Whitehorse has been capital of the Yukon since 1953, and currently has a population of around 24,000. The city is located along the banks of the Yukon River, and due to it being in a rain shadow area, Whitehorse has the distinction of being Canada's driest city. Whitehorse Transit operates city buses and there are taxis operating in town. The Trans-Canada Trail runs through the city, and there are some bike trails. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe our YouTube channel.